Grapes up there.
वैसे तो पाकिस्तानी लेकिन कनाडा एक पाकिस्तानी यहाँ रहती हैं बाकी चार कनाडा में रहते हैं उनका नेशनलिटी अगर पाकिस्तानी है तो वो पाकिस्तानी टिकट देगा वो बस पाकिस्तानी
नहीं पाकिस्तानी है ना सब.
बस वही तो कार्ड
Okay, okay, okay.
it's okay no problem sir कितने का है 5 का सर हाँ 2500
25.
When was this built?
older than me
So the kings of Hunza, they built two forts, Baltit and Altit. I will show you Altit fort from the terrace. According to local people, Altit fort is more than 900 years, and initially the rulers of Hunza were living in Altit. Later on they built this one. This one is about 700 years, but in 1990, when we made a latest laboratory test of the Baltit fort, known as carbon dating test. So according to carbon dating test, the oldest passage of Baltic fort is about 765 years. So from 1990 to nowadays, it's approximately 800 years, but the whole building is not 800. Because with the passage of time, they make additions and reforms in this one, as well as in Altid also. So mainly the first alteration is made in 15th century, known as Tibetan cultural influence, or we can say Tibetan architecture. In early 15th century, one of the king of Hunza, who got married it from Baltistan. So nowadays, Baltistan is known as Sikardu. You may know in former times, Baltistan was known as Little Tibet. There was the Tibetan cultural influence. So in that royal dowry, her lady princess took some skillful people, they are masons, carpenters, as well as craftsmen. So they made few modifications, first in Altid fort and consequently
Okay.
Altid.
Nice, nice. Okay.
So along with them, Tibetan culture introduced in Hunza. So mostly in the lower portion of Baltic fort, here we have short doors, low roofs, and different kinds of wood carvings, known as Tibetan design doors and Tibetan design carvings also. And also the entire structure in the front face of the Baltic fort is a bit like a Potala palace, which is in Tibetan Lhasa in China. And similarly, the second edition is made in 1891 in a British colonial period. December 1890 when British attacked on Hunza Valley, and they captured Hunza as well as Nagar also. In those days, the ruler of Hunza, the king of Hunza, Mir Safir Khan, he got defeated and he's kept to China. He took a political asylum in Kashmir. After a few months, British installed his younger brother as the king of Hunza, Mir Muhammad Nazim Khan, in September 1892. And until 1938, he ruled on Hunza Valley for 46 years. And during his ruling period, he made some modern addition to the top portion of the building. So he made the addition of whitewash, colorful glasses, panel windows, and fishing designs. So mostly in upper portion that we have summer rooms, in lower portion winter rooms, guard rooms, kitchen inside there. But mostly in Hunza they're using stone and wooden things. So basically these are the stone grinders using for crushing wheat, buckwheat, barleys. On stone plate, stone slab, they're making chapatis on it. And in this wooden cane, shaking buttermilk. And these are gourds. It's a kind of pumpkin. So used to carry water, storage of water, and some small gourds using like a glasses. And wooden spoons using for eating local traditional soups. These are the soup spoons. And behind these soup spoons, there is a skin bake, white color skin bake. That one is made up of goat skin. That one is a fire bellow used to blow the fire. And for lighting, they are using oil lamps. One is up on the spoons, one is baked on the stain, one is near corner on small wooden stain. Using animal fat oil and seed oils for lighting, and wooden bowls for traditional foods and storages for householding things, and holy slab for smoke, skylight ventilation. And room was totally smoke area, so because of the smoke, it's become extra layer of the carbon also. And especially in this room, mostly 95% wood is the original one. It's about 800 years old wood. This one is the one of the oldest face of the building. And on big side here we have one more small storage. Once the storage was used as a natural fridge. So before 500 to 600 years ago, just behind the castle there was a glacier, Ultra glacier. So they built this castle according to defensive point of view. So from big side nobody can access the glacier. And from that glacier, cold breezes come inside, and they store here buttermilk, and milk using as a cold storage. And still, we are making such kind of natural fridges in our houses. Still, here we have big glacier. Okay, this way. Well, as a next view from here, basically this area is known as the summer courtyard area. This is the throne of king. He was sitting here, his notables and courtyard sitting around and make decisions for him, known as the summer court. And these are the old Hunza polo sticks and polo ball in the century game which was playing in Hunza. So when we are playing polo, we are not using Hunza language, which is playing the freestyle. And sometimes they hit each other with the help of sticks also, it's a part of the game. And Ibex knows this mountain goat, mountain is mountain. And from here we can see some peaks. Oh, now we made a photo gallery. Basically here we have two types of the galleries. So these are royal families and these are His Highness Aga Khan family. So His Highness Prince Karim Aga Khan is the 49th Imam of the Ismaili Muslims. But he didn't have directly connections with the fort with the royal family. We can say he's a man source, he's a man donor who provided the money, who provided the organization for the restoration of the Baltit fort. And fort has been restored through Aga Khan Cultural Services, Pakistan. And similarly, this organization renovate Baltit fort, Shigar and couple of forts are in Baltistan, and currently they're working on Lahore fort. That one is the biggest project in Pakistan.
Lahore fort?
Yeah, they're working. They're already done Wazir Khan Masjid, renovation of the Wazir Khan Masjid, and complete Shahi Hammam project
Oh, I want to
and
see
city wall.
We are
And
going there.
now the fourth project is the summer house. So they're going to making a museum, historical museum in a summer
Yeah,
house.
they built one in Canada.
Yeah, they built one in Canada as well. Basically, this network is working in 32 countries. So they are much more focusing on the developing countries. Now, currently, they are much more focusing Africa. They're working a lot in Africa, but they've done few projects in India as well as in Afghanistan as well as in Tajikistan. And the polo matches are held there, especially queen and princes are sitting here and enjoy the polo and enjoy the nice view. And this one is the first telephone in Hunza, introduced by British in 1930s to contact with them. And some more pictures. So the first picture is taken from the roof of this fort, the last king and his son. And second picture is taken from the Alpine fort, the last king, Queen of Hunza and her daughter. Queen of Hunza, same lady, she's passed away in 2006 at the age of 98. Princess from Negerwell. And this picture is taken in 1960. The last king of Hunza meeting Chuelai. The making agreements for building Karakoram
1960?
Highway, yeah, in 1960, and in 66 they start construction and completed in 70. I like this where the summer boats are hiding on the terrace, so the king and conquerors are sitting on the roof and notables and courtyard
I know when you like came.
Yep.
And you were holding a little flag, Pakistan side the road and the car.
wooden chest storing wheat flour and using such kind of big wooden bowls for eating. So the whole family uses single bowl. They're not using separate plates. And storages for dry fruits. And the small wooden box, this one is the jewelry box. So royal ladies, they're putting some jewelry inside. And in showcases, here we have two old Holy Qurans. About 300 years, about 200 years, and both are handwritten also.
Handwritten?
Yes.
Can I just look at
Yes, please. Defense and hunting, and the colorful glasses, these are the additions of Nigeria, known as the French scratch glasses, stained glasses, handmade glasses. So few of them are original and few of them are replica glass, which are installed there in restoration on site. Well, the store is used as an emergency exit area. So from front side, there is a proper entrance. When somebody hit from front side, they use emergency exit to escape from here. So nowadays, for making complete tour, we are using emergency exit as the normal exit. Well, this one is the last room of the fort. I have been in your tour. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. So if you like to share your comments and ideas, here we have